Let's talk about Chris Christie. New Jersey Governor Chris Christie is sort of the epitome of political failures at this point in so many ways. Bridgegate, that abortive run for the presidency, the embarrassment of being ridiculed by Donald Trump throughout the campaign and afterwards. He was given this non-offer to be FBI director. Trump reportedly said something to him like, "You don't want to be FBI director, do you, Chris?" To which Chris Christie said, "No, I don't want it." Sort of like a non-vite, I guess you would call it. We've now learned that Chris Christie was lounging with his wife at a New Jersey beach over the 4th of July weekend that he closed to the public. And most interestingly, he's been caught lying about it in completely embarrassing fashion. So on Saturday, New Jersey Governor Christie ordered a shutdown of the state government. This includes state beaches as well as parks over the July 4th weekend. Sort of a weird thing to do. And it was apparently because Christie couldn't come to an agreement with the Democratic state legislature. The enforcement of this shutdown has been aggressive. So, for example, they kicked out a Cub Scout group of 25 kids from a state park. But apparently, the shutdown didn't apply to Chris Christie and his own family, who our TV audience and YouTube audience is seeing here hanging out and lounging on one of those closed beaches. Appears to be a drone picture there. This is the microcosm of crony politics. The governor shuts down the beach and hangs out there with his own family. And not only did Chris Christie lie about it pointlessly, the pictures are pretty damn clear here, he lied about this in the dumbest way possible. This is the definition of bad optics, right? You shut down a beach and you were photographed on it. Christie was asked, "Did you go to the beach today?" And he denied it by saying, "No, I didn't get any sun today." The pictures then came out, Pat. His spokesman was asked about this obvious lie, and he said Chris Christie was telling the truth, folks. He said he didn't get any sun, and that was true because he had a hat on.
Sure.
He had a hat on, so he told the truth. He didn't deny having been at the beach. He denied getting sun, and he didn't get sun because he was wearing a hat. The stupidity of this is glaring. Obviously, as you can see, both his legs and arms got sun, but that's not what this is about. This is about new presidential. This is, I guess, what being presidential now sounds like. This is bottom-feeding scum lies.
I mean, he used to be one of the most popular governors in the whole country. Now he has an approval rating of 15% ever since the Bridgegate scandal,
Right.
and giving 9/11 artifacts out as gifts, as the run for president, all that stuff. He's been on a steady decline, and he's a lame duck governor who's going to be out in January at this point.
Maybe he has just given up. And I was thinking, someone who's willing to shut down a public beach and then go there with his own family, he's probably capable of doing something like shutting down a bridge merely for political revenge. And then I realized, oh, wait a second, that's exactly what he did. Come on. Please hold elected officials responsible for their actions. Don't let these people get away with it. I get that he's on his way out anyway, but whether it's the Christies or the Trumps, make them experience some consequences for the things that they do, please.
He is technically allowed to do this because there's a governor's residence right on that Island Beach State Park there. And when a reporter pressed him on it, he said, "We'll just run for governor and you can have the same privileges."
Yeah, if you run for governor, then you can shut down the beach, but still go on it because that's where one of the governor's residences. Pathetic, pathetic. And the guy is just absolutely disgusting. And it could not be a day too soon that this guy leaves office.